AZ King, what's good? See you in the building, gang. France Nation TV, what's good? My bad, y'all. Y'all know SNTV, man. I be doing all the time. Y'all know I stay late. Well, my mom be gonna be late to my own funeral.
What up?
We here. Now, I got my girl Kera Dangerous. She gonna be, you know what I'm saying, co-hosting with me tonight, and we got some very, very interesting topics to talk about, as usual. Shout out AZ King, man. Shout out King AK-47. Shout out Jackie Y. Shout out Your Sweet Place. Shout out the whole SNTV gang. Kera, you know what I'm saying? Go on, personally introduce yourself to those who may not know you.
Okay, well, like my boy said, SNTV. I'm Kera Dangerous, and I have a podcast and an IG live show that I do almost every week or every other week. It's called Kera Dangerous Talk. I have a lot of good guests on there. My main objective is to inspire, uplift, and celebrate Black voices. But we celebrate and inspire all types of people. But my main objective is to let Black people know that we are all Black history and we're something to be proud of. And I'm very happy to be here tonight with SNTV. I love his spirit. He's a good guy. And we want to join forces. And we want to join forces. You know, he's from Chicago. I'm originally from Georgia. And we both bringing our flavor and we just kicking it together, you know. So thank you so much for letting me come on your platform.
Oh, no problem. You can recall, we did an interview about what, 8 months ago now, 6 or 8 months ago. And I ain't even had that many subscribers then, so I'm always keeping 100. Now I'm gonna let you know now in front of the people. We beefing because you got that jersey on.
Oh snap, man. Look.
I'm an Ohio State fan, you know what I'm saying? I don't rock with Alabama or Auburn. But the good thing is I'd rather pick Auburn over Alabama. So even though they trash. Shout out to King Boogie, man. Appreciate that super chat. All right, now let's get started.
Yes. All right, so
you got the topic, right? So go ahead.
Yeah, I got the topic. So we're gonna start off with topic that's right down your alley to get us warmed up. And I know you really don't like this kid, but that's going to make it fire. That's going to make it fun to talk about. So let's go ahead and talk about the clown in the rap game. 6ix9ine, Takishi69. And, he's been running his mouth as per usual. But he's been real disrespectful of late about King Von. I mean, he always coming at Chicago anyway. But, he's posted some disrespectful posts to his Instagram. So I'm going to read what he wrote, and then I want you to do what you do, Street News, and tell us how you feel about it and explain some of the backstory behind this beef.
Okay.
So the first post he posted around 5 days ago, he wrote King Von, I guess in his song, he said, and when I die, I'm going to take Tuka ass and I'm going to beat him up. And then he quoted Lil Durk smoking on this Tuka pack. And then 6ix9ine said, King Von, rest in piss. And then his message to everyone was, well, he's trying to pretend like he's everyone speaking to him. He said, 6ix9ine, you too disrespectful. So, and then in his caption, he put, straight jokes, at least his wish came true. So, what's your feelings about that?
First of all, 6ix9ine, in my mind, there's no doubt that at this point, he's a mole. 6ix9ine got locked up, I think it was like the 25th or the 24th, and by the next day, he was already telling. Y'all seen 6ix9ine take down a whole organization. This be my thing with Chicago rappers. Y'all don't want to listen to nobody, can't nobody tell y'all nothing, but y'all steady get this y'all. It's 6ix9ine. He's playing y'all every time. You know what I'm saying? All y'all gotta do is ignore him. But see, y'all ain't used to keeping it real. A lot of y'all, I watched y'all talk bad about academics. Soon as y'all got the chance, y'all know what y'all did. Y'all got on his knees and gave that man fellatio, all on his platform. Even some of them that have died. I'm just being 100. All on the platform after y'all to talk crazy about the city. So it's really like niggas is following the rappers, but the rappers, you know what I'm saying? They don't really stand on nothing. They don't really stand on nothing. And they're allowing right now a rat, someone who is supposed to get no attention, someone who they're not even supposed to be talking to, they letting him use the city of Chicago for clout to promote his music. He talked all that stuff about what King Von said. We don't care about what King Von said. King Von was from the city. You don't care about Tuka because you was dissing Tuka 6ix9ine. We remember a couple years ago when you dissed Tuka, when you was talking to Duck. You dissed all of them. So it's like for you to come back and talk about what King Von did and all that to try to justify what you doing. First of all, King Von was from the city. He was really involved in those wars. And here you are making a mockery out of it. And then you turn around and try to use Tuka and his mama for promotion, basically. See, 6ix9ine playing on everybody. He can't play on me with that trash. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And you said Tuka's mom, and 6ix9ine put up a video the same day and wrote in caption, Tuka mom crying, begging them to stop. Don't worry, Miss Tuka. King Von sleeping, drowning in piss in the dirt. He went out worse than your son. All his friends ran on him. I mean, that's crazy energy, man. I thought this dude was gonna come from jail and like switch his image and come out and be a better person, but he's still running his mouth. It's a real dangerous game. But what do you have to say about him? Well, I guess you kind of just told us how you feel about him talking about Tupa's mom, but that's mad disrespectful.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's crazy because he's using 6ix9ine should have came out and been a damn gospel rapper. A pop singer or something, bro. He has no business in the rap game, but the rap game is so full, it's like, why not? Fuck it, why not? Everybody else fool. Everything else that's going on is fool. They won't give a real a lot of them guys, they won't give a real person, they won't give them the time of day. Know what I'm saying? But the people that they give their energy and their time to and they let it live in their head rent free are the people that they ain't even supposed to be communicating with. Breezy, Reese, I love y'all, but hey, I gotta give to y'all how it is. Reese, everybody seeing you get on live and show a switch, man. Why would you get on live and show a switch, man? Why would you do that, broski? And you know this man is the feds, bro. Y'all looking real fool because y'all letting this dude manipulate y'all and he's using the city of Chicago to do it. Have anybody stopped to ask themselves, why is he coming at Chicago so heavy? What did anybody from Chicago do to him? Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I'm one of those people wondering why he's coming at Chicago. I'm one of those people.
Yeah, so if you ask me, man, the whole thing is fool, and it's like these guys, you would think that they have more up here. You would think that they got a little something up here, but guess what? They don't. I mean, they don't. They just, I don't know. It's just crazy to me. And like I said, you got a lot of people out here that's really trying to do stuff, that's really trying to get on, that's doing all type of stuff in the city. And you never see them share nothing or promote nothing or take the time to say that they appreciate the city for clouting them up and for them being able to have the opportunity to make money, but you'll see them get on live and argue with a snitch. I don't know, that's just me though. What's your opinion?
I mean, maybe they got some kind of agreement that he can do that. I asked you the other day, how is this man not being touched? Because Chicago, those thugs are real. And I guess the whole thing is the FBI has 6ix9ine back. That's your opinion, correct? If they come at him, they're going to get shut down. It's not going to be no, I can hide, I can hurt him, and nobody will know it. He's covered. He got security everywhere.
Yeah, that and the fact that a lot of people ain't really like, you know what I'm saying? You know how you you might be at home. You might be on your block around your people, and it's like, I'm King Kong.
Yeah.
Ooga. As soon as you leave off that block, you ain't King Kong no more, dog. And don't nobody care about all that. Put that in you leave off the block, when you leave off your block, put that in your pocket, dog. Don't nobody care nothing about that. And that's just how it is. Outside of Chicago, a lot of these dudes ain't doing no spinning and all that. They ain't doing all that. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have to catch 6ix9ine in Chicago for something to happen to him. They done caught him plenty of times. Ain't nobody slapped him or nothing or did nothing to him. So y'all get up in an assault charge. Y'all don't want no smoke with this man. So why y'all steady arguing with him? Y'all know y'all ain't finna knock nothing down. Y'all know y'all ain't finna kill this man, and he got more security than the president. And they are the feds. Make no mistake about this, y'all. This dude is the feds. He is a federal mole. I think that he is a mole that the police put in a rap game to take the rap game down. And if y'all gonna let it happen, then it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Is it wrong to say this? I don't even remember a time where somebody talked this much trash in hip hop and it has went on. Like, I mean, people have battled, but this is something different. This is a whole different time of social media, bully talk behind the keyboards. We're in a new age of just trash talk and things. So I don't know. I don't get it. I almost want to say the kid is smart. He's smart. He's, what did this comment say?
It's an inside joke. You could have. Shout out to Seaport Tab 912. He said, "I'm back for that Salisbury State." Real members know what that means. Keep going up, gang. Real talk. Real members know what that Salisbury State means. They already know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know when we got Salisbury Steak on the plate, it don't be number like almost 200 people in here. So, y'all know how that go.
Well, look,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, no, my bad. I interrupt you. Since we talking about snitches, let's talk about people who don't snitch. So let's talk about Bobby Smyrna. And, he just was released from prison a couple of days ago or last week. And, he was seen on a plane or wherever he was with a couple of women and his friend, and everyone's so excited. I don't know if you remember, but 6ix9ine did an interview on the Breakfast Club a long time ago. And he said once Bobby Smyrna came home, he would hand back the crown of New York to him. I mean, people in New York not saying that 6ix9ine holds the crown, but that's his own opinion. But my thing is, how do you feel about the love people are showing Bobby Smyrna just because he didn't snitch? Because sometimes I feel like Black people especially, we glorify the wrong things. I get not snitching, but I don't know, we just glorify this street life and to the point of our detriment.
And I definitely agree with that. But it depends on how you look at it. I'm the type of person, I can look from both angles. You know what I'm saying? Coming up as a person that come from the streets, been to the joint, that did a lot more than a lot of these guys that you know what I'm saying, be talking that stuff. If we say that this is the example and this is what we strive to be in our gangster lifestyle or our rap careers or whatever, Bobby Smyrna, Rowdy Rebel, they are the example. Because they did what, they followed the rules, they did their time, they came home, they should be embraced as such. You see what I'm saying? But
yeah. If you live in that life, I guess he did set the example of what you are supposed to do. So, I mean, I can see how people who live in that world are saying, okay, they respect them, they stay by the G code. I get it.
Right. And I think that the messed up thing about what they did, around the time they got locked up, social media and everything that's going on right now, it wasn't as full as it is now. Because in today's time, negativity is gonna do like this. Positivity is gonna do like this. Okay, so with that being said, them keeping it real and 100 and doing all that, is not gonna get nowhere near the promotion that 6ix9ine got for snitching. This just the generation we living in. It's the times we living in. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Prime example, if somebody die, if I would have made this caption, if I would have captioned this video, woo woo woo, somebody just died, or rest in peace, woo woo woo, it would have been at least 500 people on here right now.
I believe it.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't, so it ain't. And it's like, you know, that's how, which you do this, so you see it. And make sure y'all go follow her on Instagram and YouTube, because this lady right here, she do a whole lot, and she has some really good interviews. And it's crazy because I don't see a lot of people over there watching her stuff, and she bringing quality content. So it's like,
I appreciate that.
People that amaze me, you know what I'm saying? Actors and stuff like that, who I personally know who they is, big actors and stuff like that, and don't nobody really mess with it. So it's like, yeah, man, y'all should go, you know what I'm saying, give her show a watch, man. She real good, and she been doing it for a minute, and it kind of upsets me because her content is so positive to the point to where it's like, how is nobody not really watching this like that? And you got the bullshit section, you know, we get all the views over here, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Not to call the drill thing bullshit, but at the end of the day, that's what it's, you know, it's about killing and taking and stealing and shit like that. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is.
And that's why I wanted to do this with you. And I really appreciate those kind words, you know. So, you know, you got to love what you're doing. And sometimes it gets tough when people not checking it out as much as you want them to. But at the end of the day, I know I'm doing something, like you said, positive. So I'm going to keep doing it. And I feel like it'll continue to grow. And I also like doing this with you because I feel like, you know, people look at me a certain way and they may think I shouldn't be doing certain things, and people probably look at you a certain way, your life, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I get judged for being so country and talking like this, and you probably get judged for being how you are. So I think it's lovely that two people from two different places can come together and really connect. That's why I was so down with, you know, being cool with you. So yeah, that's love, brother.
Yeah, I don't see none of that. You know what I'm saying? I see a beautiful young black lady. That's what I see. You know what I'm saying?
And well, thank you, bro.
You know, you always got a good spirit. You always, you know, boosting me up. You DM me to laugh at me and talk about me, but you also got your own way of keeping it real too. You know what I'm saying? But
absolutely.
You ain't gonna really down none of nobody, but you know what I'm saying? You just got your own. Well, I don't know how to explain it, but you just got a good way of just like speaking your piece, and you know what I'm saying?
I don't like no fake shit either. Like, you know, I may not be street or whatever, but I don't like no fake. I'm just a real ass person, and that's what we have in common. You real. You don't like no BS, and I don't like no BS. We may say it differently, but we got the same common goal. We just giving facts. We don't want no BS. Don't come to our face with that. We ain't about it. So that's where it come from. Real right talk. There. So where we want to go next, you know, I want to talk about, you brought this up, Freddie Gibbs. This is a crazy story to me. Like, I feel like he didn't mean to say what he said, and it kind of slipped out. Freddie Gibbs was on let me make sure I get my facts right. The Joe Rogan podcast. Of course, now my computer want to act stupid, but I'm going to pull this up. He was on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, where he said that he shot a crackhead. Was it 9 times? It's not funny. I'm sorry. He said, you know
I'm sorry, baby. You ain't got to be sorry. That shit was funny. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I died.
They were talking about crack and cocaine, and how the .45 caliber bullet was invented. And before one of the co-hosts could finish, Freddie Gibbs stepped in and said, you know, this is some real shit, because there was a crackhead back in the day. I shot the blank 9 times with a Tech-9, and he kept running down the alley. And then they just continued talking. Yeah. So, I mean, that's crazy to me. And, I mean, depending on what jurisdiction they're in, and this, look, I got my little lawyer notes. You know, maybe something can be done or maybe nothing can be done, but it would have to take evidence. And then the crackhead that he shot would have to, come to the police and say, look, I want to do something about this. But what did you think when you heard about him saying that on the podcast? So that was outrageous.
How he said it, and it really makes it believable. Like, that this actually happened.
YouTube.
And it was very funny. I'm sorry. But the reason why it was funny, not the fact that he shot the crackhead, but the context of the conversation.
Go big for big deals on everything.
Oh, wait a minute. Something going on. One of the ads is playing. All right, there you go.
All right, but he basically was talking about, and if you from the inner city, then you probably know this, how crackheads were damn near invincible. Crackheads, but especially back in the day, crackheads was like they couldn't die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like cockroaches.
Yeah, like
Scarface in the end.
When you come back, it's gone. You see what I'm saying? But I think that it's the same way. He just spoke too fast. He self-snitched too fast. Do I think he actually shot him 9 times? I don't really believe that, because Tech 9 is not like a Tech 9. A Tech 9 is an automatic weapon. So for you to shoot somebody 9 times, they would damn near, especially in the back, and then you say he just ran off, they would damn near just have to be standing there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody just standing there. You boom, boom, boom. And motherfucker ain't just, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker trying to get somewhere when they feel their first bullet. So I feel like he might not have hit the dude 9 times. And we don't know if the dude, if he did hit the dude, however many times, we don't know if that dude could have ran somewhere and then died later on. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely funny, but it was definitely.
If you want to be on camera, you want to be behind the camera, you want to do radio, podcast, whatever it is, this is a program in full.
We're going to prepare you for what this industry is, and you're going to hear it from people who've been in the field, in the newsroom, in the control room for the last 20 years.
I'm hearing from people that I worked with years ago who say, I get what you're doing. Where was this before? We're on the cutting edge of doing something no one's ever done before, and the student is the one who benefits.
What's open? What's closed? What day is today again? It seems like everyone's schedule is hard to predict lately. Well, almost everyone's. AAA, open 24/7, 365 for over 100 years straight.
Self-snitching at the same time, but I feel like he may have felt like, it happened so long ago. You know what I'm saying? So whatever happened, because I think he was referring to a situation that happened way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, he was.
Yeah, we probably dealing with something that happened like 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Who knows, But yeah, it was definitely a form of self-snitching though.
Do you think he was telling the truth? He wouldn't make up a story like that crazy, you think?
Maybe he was. Maybe he said it for shock value. I just know it was funny. And it was true. Because those inner city crackheads, they different. They built different. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not true, then, you know what I'm saying, he definitely wasn't self-snitching. People say a lot of stuff for shock value. You really got to these days for the views. You know what I'm saying? Just like after we take this down, after we get through conducting this, I'ma retitle it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it for the views. To get the views.
Well, maybe I need to start doing that. I should put up Kara Goes Nude or something, and then it'll just be like a picture of Jesus and me talking about the Lord. I don't know.
And they're gonna say, "Oh, you fool! You clickbait, right." Like the clickbait people."
But people will deserve that because they need to hear something good sometimes. Like right. They don't even know. They need to hear.
It's like it's a give and take. You know what I'm saying? It's give and take. Because they'll say, well, Kera, she put out all her content be fake, it's clickbait and all that. But I see channels every day that's strictly, basically clickbait channels. Like none of their titles be real. You know what I'm saying? And people still click on them and then argue with them in the comment section and all that. But at the end of the day, these channels they're prosperous, they're succeeding, they're successful. Y'all still subscribing, y'all still watching it. So, it's crazy because it puts a lot of blogs and a lot of people that do, what we do in a messed up position, because it's like this shit turning into WWE wrestling. It really is. The blog game, it just gets super full. And it's because, like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't real. There ain't nothing real going on. Got a new member, Scorpio Boss. Scorpio Boss, appreciate the super sticker. Yeah.
And what are some people saying in the comments?
You talk about what? Dealing with what? Talk about the Freddie Gibbs stuff?
Yeah, is anything good going on in the comments that we
To be honest with you, I didn't really really the usual comments. He self-snitched on himself, talking about how funny it was. You know what I'm saying? The usual comments. Some trolling, some clout chasing, some speaking their mind. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right, well, I'll go on to the next topic because I think we pretty much covered that one. But what is your issue about fans? Like, I know you've been kind of in this drama where you're sick of fans, and we're gonna kind of segue into our next topic.
Mm-hmm. It's the basically dealing with the same thing like we just talked about. I like to keep it real, and I'm not comfortable with being fake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so don't come to me and expect me to be this person. You got all of this. You got you know what I'm saying? My expectation level is up here. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of people that I guess feel like SNTV like I'm their father. I'm like a lot of people father, and you know, like I'm not none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So don't put my expectations level up here, and then for these other grown ass men out here is way down here. You know what I'm saying? I'm only human. I'm only one man. Like, people talk that, you know, we want the real, we want woo woo woo, and then go and do something else every time. That's just like this prime example. I ain't hating on DJ Academics. Shout out to DJ Academics. And if they don't appreciate the fact, you know, everything that you did do for the city, because he did a lot of good too. And the reason why I say it is because he helped put that spotlight on the city. He really did. You know?
Oh, okay.
But it's just like you used to hear rappers from Chicago all the time. DJ Academics are goofy. DJ Academics this. DJ Academics that. DJ Academics this and woo, 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 woo. And then you see niggas on interviews with them. You know what I'm saying? The hardcore gangster niggas that ain't supposed to really, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. Like,
that's because he the dude in radio. I didn't know he put Chicago on like that, but I mean, I probably shouldn't say this, but he just stole my aim to me.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody told me the other day, somebody like they, you know, some places they compare me to DJ Academics. I'm like, how?
Nah.
I'm nowhere. I'm just a hood nigga who sat down in front of a camera, bro, and start talking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like a lot of times people try to make shit seem like you know, like it ain't what it is, and I don't like that. You ain't feeling You hear people playing woo woo woo, they woo 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 woo. Well, what you doing? Not a goddamn thing. Shut the hell up. You doing the same thing everybody else doing, nigga. You just basically throwing salt on everybody else because you trying to get in and fit in and make your money. You will talk about all these bloggers, they talk too much, they woo woo woo, and then you get what you saying this, why you talking too goddamn much in the interview, on the internet. Oh, I don't do that shit. I don't do this internet stuff, man. You forgot you was on the damn internet now, nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Right, like people always complaining about Vlad, but they go on there, like everybody keeps going on there. So people just are opportunists. So when they on this audience, they gonna say what they think they want to hear, and then they gonna come to this audience and say what they think they want to hear. You know,
because at the end of the day, I ain't had no Vlad either. But bigger than that, shout out Street Smoke, my guy. Bigger than that, Vlad ain't paying these people. He's not. A lot of these people, well, according to Vlad, he doesn't pay them. Now, if it's a lie, it's his lie. I heard him say that he has never paid nobody to do an interview. And by his subscriber count, I can truly believe that. I can believe that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you got to think about it. people like Boosie, where he's at right now in his career is like, Boosie, why are you even, you know what I'm saying? So him and Vlad, I feel like him and Vlad, they kind of like friends. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, bro, can't nobody else get no interview with you? Why y'all don't
Right.
why y'all don't rock with the up and coming niggas who doing this? Like, why y'all, at this point, bro, you can't really do nothing but help him out or stick your foot in your mouth. You ain't
Yeah, see, that's my thing
you got
too.
another interview on Vlad. And so what? This is not
Right.
a Vlad TV interview. Do an interview with some niggas that's coming up in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They don't think like that. They want to get on Vlad and stick their foot in their mouth. You know what I'm saying?
I totally agree.
Just being real, you can't blame Vlad because he know what the people want to see. If Vlad say, yeah.
Okay, Peloton, who's ready to work?
Kendall's 30-minute pop ride. This should be fun.
Get at home motivation anytime you want it.
We are climbing through this chorus. Let's get it.
Tap into your motivation at onepeloton.com.
Yeah, Freddie, I heard you, shot a crackhead in the back 9 times. Talk about it. And he get on there and just start going crazy. That's not Vlad's fault. It's really not, just being honest. And to me, in the Black community, we have a lot of that. We have a lot of misplaced, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, we don't want to accept responsibility, so we want to put it on something else. When in all actuality, this is what it is. Like these rappers self-snitching, and then when bloggers post the shit, it's like, oh, niggas is police. Bro, why did you post this? You had to post this because you wanted people to see it, right? So when I reshare it, they do a lot of posting and then deleting. Don't delete it, nigga. This is the internet. Ain't no point in you delete it. Niggas gonna get it. Niggas is gonna get it because they know that, guess what? A lot of y'all words mean something out here. So if y'all say something, it'd be like, hey, such and such said this, so, people gonna speak on it. It just is what it is.
I think sometimes, and not necessarily you, we assume that if it's a celebrity that's smart. And to be frankly honest, a person can just be talented in one thing and completely ignorant, and I don't want to say dumb, but completely unaware in another arena. Because a lot of times people can be amazingly creative and just have no sense about anything else. And you will come across people like that. So sometimes I think we expect some of the celebrities to have more sense than they do. They make it sing well, they make them rap well, but that may just be it. You heard of the dumb jocks? It's dumb musicians, it's dumb actors, it's dumb entertainers. And all they know how to do is entertain. So if I had a deck of cards, an entertainer would basically be the Joker card. And you know what the Joker did? He entertained the whole palace. That's all. Nobody thought the Joker was smart. He just entertained.
Right.
So we got to go back to knowing that. And that's why people like Malcolm X, and I'm not trying to get too deep, he said, don't look at the entertainers as people to look up to, because some of them are chasing their ego. They chasing selfish motivations. So that's why we're not getting that realness from them. Their image may be that of realness, but it's fake. It's an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
It's an illusion.
Thanks.
When you know the saying, real recognize real. Some of these people, you don't get in the same space as them, so you don't get to feel that energy. But even from some people, you can tell from the screen. You can tell sometimes who ain't really what they say they are. Mm-hmm. A real individual can. So I just want to remind people of that. It's the same thing. Yeah. We put these people on a pedestal that they honestly don't deserve to be on.
Most definitely.
And I know that better than anybody because I done met a lot of them just from working in the TV production business. I mean, some of them are smart, but it's a lot that clearly aren't. They're pampered, so hey.
Yeah.
You were bringing...
Absolutely right. I want to touch a little bit more on that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's like that because, just say like Children in the Hood. We come up seeing, check me, I'm from Chicago. So I come up seeing like Bishop Don Magic Wand pimping. I come up seeing gang bangers, you know what I'm saying? People like Angelo, people like, you know what I'm saying, Shaky Sean. Shout out the whole West Side, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, they gonna look up to the people that's making that money. Now, if America really didn't want it like that, you wouldn't pay LeBron James $90 million and then pay the teachers a couple $1,000s once a month. Pay the doctor. The doctors get paid good money, but they don't get paid like the actors and they don't get paid like the sports people. So the kids are going to look up to these people because these are the people that's living the life that they wish to live. They're really living the American dream. Everybody else is at the bottom of the totem pole, and that comes from, and that's everybody, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to our educators, when it comes to, I can't really say doctors and lawyers and stuff like that, but they still not on that level, you know what I'm saying? So the highest level of people out here that's making real money, you know what I'm saying, is basically like the entertainers. So of course everybody's gonna jump and want to be an entertainer, and they making the money, so they got the most say so. That's just what it is. You can't even, that's just natural. They making the money, you know what I'm saying? You see them with all the cars, all the clothes, all this and all that. We understand that, but the kids don't understand that. The kids see, well, mama, we in the projects and we broke, and they got diamonds, they got cars and all this stuff. So that's what they looking up to because that's what they aspire to be like. You don't see commercials with teachers and all that. You see my ITT Tech commercials. You don't see them promoting being a doctor or a lawyer and all of that. You don't see them promoting learning financial literacy or nothing. So the stuff that they do promote is, you know, that's what it is. That's the trash that we get. And you really can't blame the, you know what I'm saying, the kids or for real, the adults, because America is manipulating us with this entertainment shit. They manipulating us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my thoughts on that is, and I don't want to contradict myself because on Kera Dangerous Talk, I do interview entertainers. So, of course, I'm a entertainer myself. So, art has its place, but have no mistake about it, it's a distraction. See, the thing is, we got to start understanding that. I saw this on a commercial somewhere, and it makes total sense. Okay. It said a lot of times when a person becomes a parent, when they look at their children, they want to give them what they didn't have, right?
Right.
But they normally want to give their children what they didn't have materially. So what parents must do is they have to start instilling what they didn't have mentally.
Right.
And if we do that, that's going to change a lot of things. Like, you know, you want to go out to the store, buy your kids a lot of toys, and then the kids, they're not even playing with the toys a week later because they bored of it. But what's going to really stick with them? It's going to be those lessons that you had to learn the hard way. Mm-hmm. And that's what we got to get back to.
Yeah, most definitely. Shout out to Don't Copy My Style. Appreciate the super chat. He said the West Side proud of you, boy. And I'm proud of y'all, gang. Real talk. Y'all, you know it's all love. TYB Bands, my shorty, man. Appreciate the super sticker, gang. Super sticker, gang. You already know that's my shorty right there, man. Don't stop DMing me asking about my shorty, man. Stop DMing me asking about my shorty. This is my shorty right here. SNTV stamp. This is my guy. All that rest of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all DMing me asking, he really TYB or not? Don't worry about that. That's my shorty. Real talk.
Yo, I appreciate the love I'm getting in the chat. I love this interaction you got with your people, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. That's real. That's love.
And I definitely appreciate y'all too, man. You know, because I ain't gonna lie, y'all know this chat room used to be kind of rowdy. You know, we was bringing up former, I think I had a senator on here one time, and I ain't gonna lie, I was so embarrassed. They went to talking about the man, and I'm like, man, we just ain't got no respect. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was on my that's when I was on my Fred Hampton shit. You know what I'm saying? YouTube.
Man, I ain't even been able to watch that damn movie, man.
Oh, it's a great one. It's a great one. And YouTube demonetized me for that. So when I started talking about political stuff, that's what a lot of people don't understand. And I don't know if I ever talked about that on live, but I'm letting y'all know that now. When I was talking political and doing all of that stuff, probably about maybe during the time of the George Floyd, you know what I'm saying? And after that, when that first happened and all of that, YouTube demonetized me for that. You know what I'm saying? So they basically said, nigga, no, that ain't where you supposed to be at. Come over here. You know what I'm saying?
Why? Because a lot of other people do it. Is it because you're branded as talking about street news? Is that what they tried to say?
I think it's because of my niche. I don't know why they did it. They demonetized me. Sure did. Yep, they did that. And I still to this day, I don't know why they never said nothing. They never said why. They never reimbursed me for the money that I lost or nothing like that. They cut all my monetization off on all my videos for like 2 days. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? They made me miss at least 1,000, 1,500. You know what I'm saying? So,
dang.
1,000 somewhere in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they bogus. Shout out Chicago, not Chirac. Keep the dope content coming. You already know, gang, man. Shout out to you, man. Gang being here, man. Real talk. Scorpio Boss. I already seen that one. I seen that one late.
Okay, I gotta put my link up for these people. They asking for my link, so let me.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm looking.
So I can go do it.
But you. Oh man,
okay.
Shout out my girl. Your sweet place. She said for no special reason, much love and respect. I appreciate it, baby girl. She always coming through. She definitely always coming through. And she been here with me from the beginning. Shout out my guy, Street Smoke. Let me put you up here for a second. Yeah, do your thing, baby girl. As a matter of fact, I'm tweaking. I'm supposed to be promoting. See? Yeah, God work. Use that time. I need to throw this shirt on real quick.
Yeah, because I'm sure logged into the wrong account. So don't y'all follow me on this account. Follow me on Kera Dangerous for real. But you can go to, if you want to follow my YouTube channel, it's Kera Dangerous Talk. I'm also a rapper, and I got 2 albums out, Kera Dangerous and then Kera Dangerous 2. My music is really aggressive. It's a strong female music, but trust me, I got some stuff for the men. It's not like female music where it's not like, you know, down in men or anything. It's just like, I don't play no game. That's what I mean. But, you know, and I got real skills too. So, in my last video, I was actually at the Heatmaker studio. So you'll see that in the video. The Heatmakers produce a lot of Cameron's albums and Dipset. I shot part of the video in Manhattan at that studio. So it was real dope thing going on. Oh, you back. You changed shirts?
Over there at Aroma Clothing.
Yeah.
Shout out Lil Buckwheat. Lil Buckwheat.
Guys, I put my link in the comments. It's under the name Kera D. Oh, hey, baby. Hey.
Hey, say hey. Say hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Oh, that's so cute.
He did his hair done, but he's still a little handsome little fella.
Yes.
It's so hard dealing with him with his hair because he tender-headed like me. You know what I'm saying? He go crazy. So he gonna walk around like this for a little while.
Tell me about it. I used to be tender-headed too, but my hair's so thick I had to grow out of that.
All right, go eat. Go eat, baby. All right, close that door behind you too. All right.
Look, so I should have had his direct quote up, so I'm kind of being irresponsible. But when the last conversation you and I were having, you brought up Boosie, and I wanted us to touch on his comments.
What you call
him? Am I doing it wrong?
She said Boosie.
Boosie.
Oh, Boosie. Sorry. That was funny. No, that's his name. It's Boosie, but it's just how you said it.
You know I'm country, so don't do me like that.
Yeah.
So I say it right. He from Louisiana. Boosie. How you say it?
Boosie.
Boosie.
Yeah, you know, you put that little T, it sound like Bootsy.
Oh, Bootsy. Okay, yeah, I probably did say that. You see, look, you got them laughing at me now. Y'all ain't shit.
Yeah, it's all good, baby girl. Oh,
well, anyway, Bootsy was on Vlad again, and he was talking about Lori Harvey. I didn't feel like writing the whole quote down, but we can kind of paraphrase, I guess. He said, we got to stop giving women credit. We got to give men all the credit for running through women. You know, Lori Harvey has been with Trey Songz. Hell, I don't even have a list of the men she's been with, but anybody popular you can think of, she's been with. And now she's currently with the Creed dude. What's his name?
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan, everybody's favorite little man crush of the year. So people really was getting in her ass saying that she sleeps around, but it's like it's not light. It is a double standard. So you being a man, what's your perspective on this?
First and foremost, men have been getting credit since we've been getting credit for that forever. You know what I'm saying? A brother might not be nothing, he might not have never did nothing, but guess what? Lil Tyrone might not have never did nothing in his life, but if he had them hoes, Lil Tyrone would get in the party. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? So we have been getting credit for, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that that's natural because of, you know, just the way the universe is set up. You know what I'm saying? Me myself personally, I don't think that that's cute for a woman to just be loose like that. I don't care who she is. And I felt like, you know, what Boosie said in some ways, you have a lot of men that feel like that. Like, you know, I'm not finna date this woman because she's been around. But at the same time, Lori Harvey's a beautiful young lady. She got her whole life ahead of her. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. She ain't doing nothing, ain't none of us other did. She's going through a whole stage right now, y'all. Y'all got to leave her alone and let her get it out of her system now. She's going through the whole stage right now. All of us done went through that stage. You see what I'm saying? So, and then too, with Boosie, it's like, you ain't completely wrong. I agree with you like maybe 50%, but at the end of the day, Boosie, you ain't talking about Lil Keisha from the block, bro. You talking about Lori Harvey, who is the daughter of Steve Harvey, who has a lot of pull in Hollywood. You can't just talk about these people like that, bro. Being who you is, you can't do that, Boosie. And I feel like he got baited into that question by none other than Vlad TV, like he always do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we can't say he got baited because when you go on Vlad, you know what you're getting now. Because I mean, his reputation is getting people on there and asking FBI type questions. So,
well, the reason why I say he got baited is because of the context of how he asked the question. What do you think of Lori Harvey? You know, she was with this person, she was with P. Diddy and his son, and she was with this person and that person, and so basically, if Boosie was smiling as he was talking, so it's like we know what's coming next. We know Boosie, we know him, so we know what's coming next. He finna say what every man in America, well, most men in America is thinking right now. You know what I'm saying? He's finna say it. You know, I mean, just being real. He said what was how we think. You know, don't no man want to be with ask the average man will he be with a porn star. Not to say just put her on that, you know, downgrade her like that, but I'm just saying any woman who's been with a lot of men, a man don't want them. But the average man don't want them. But let me show you. My granddad told me something that really stuck with me. He told me this about probably 25 years ago. I was a baby, but I still remember this. No, I was about 13 or 14. Me and my cousin would be sitting in the kitchen and we was, woo, I hit her too. You know, she a freak. She, woo. You know what my granddad told me?
What?
He said, see, y'all youngsters, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know the game. Y'all don't understand, you know what I'm saying, how life works. He said, if you knew everything that your girl, the one you calling your girl, the one that you kissing and hugging and loving on, if you knew everything that she did, you wouldn't want her. You know what I'm saying? So the only difference is we know about versus other people we don't know about. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
the girl ain't did nothing wrong.
Well, before I want to read this another quote that he said. Let me try to read between the lines here. He said, Boosie said, a lot of rappers want her because a lot of big dogs want her on their wish list. You got to give the Bachelors credit. People act like they falling, but nobody's stuck. You only gonna stuck because once you've been ran through like that, you're only gonna catch a simp. You ain't gonna catch no street. I think we need to stop giving the women the power with situations like this. girls keep saying it's goals, Boosie said. The rapper also said he would never consider marrying Lori and would only ever sleep with her because he wants to marry a beautiful, good girl in the future. First of all, and I love Boosie music, but he's not a looker. She would never date him. She would never date him, first of all. And if he thinks, if those were his comments, I don't know why he said he would only marry her if he wanted to marry a beautiful, good girl, because by his comments, he doesn't look at her as a good girl. So he contradicted himself with that. I think he just says whatever he wants to say.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like that stuff just be for the shock value a lot of times, and even though we may not be conscious of what we're doing, that still would be in the back of our mind because, like you said, we was dealing with Steve Harvey's daughter for one. You know what I'm saying? And you really can't say just because it was, it was broadcasted that she was with this man, she went with that man. There's not even necessarily any proof that saying that she even slept with half of those guys. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's like, you can that can go both ways, but the reason why I would have never said it is because of the person that he is and the fact that it's Steve Harvey's daughter. You can't talk about powerful people like that being in a situation like that. You see what I'm saying?
I'm about to say, are you a Steve Harvey fan, SNTV?
Huh?
Are you a Steve Harvey fan? I mean, I like his stuff.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm a big fan of Steve Harvey's. I don't agree with a lot of stuff that he say. You know what I'm saying? I didn't agree with that situation that happened with Monique when they blackballed Monique like that. I didn't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm most definitely a Steve Harvey fan. I feel like, he's someone that's motivated, that's motivational. Like I can look at him and what he's been through and I can follow that same path. But he just like everybody else, he said a lot of stuff that, I don't necessarily agree with at the same time too. But the fact of the matter is he has a lot of pull in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Harvey has helped a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't for Boosie, who's just known for really being a rapper. You know what I'm saying? And, he can looked out and did some stuff for the people in Baton Rouge and all of that. You can't say stuff like that about people like that, Boosie, because his track record is longer than yours. He's more powerful than you. He has more money than you. You know what I'm saying? Like you just can't. I'm sorry. That's just the way the world is. We can talk.
Well, do you, not to interrupt you, but do you look at what's with me in these names? Michael B. Jordan as a simp? Is he a simp, as Boosie put it? Is he a simp?
He might be doing it for clout. Who said he wasn't doing it for clout? And then let me tell you something. And I heard a woman say this the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody really want, don't nobody really want nobody that don't nobody want.
Exactly.
The females that we seen, we was like, damn, she fine, man. Everybody want her. Now, forget everybody else. She might not even be that attractive to me. But since everybody want her, it boosts her up. Like, damn, she's...
Now, that's true. That is true.
And then when you get it, it's like, man, that ain't nothing right there. That's how we do. We be so boosted up. And then we get her, and it's like, I wasted my fucking time. Like, that wasn't even work. That wasn't
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you hype it up too much.
Yeah, the men, that's what we do. It's like, I don't think it's necessarily we just hype it up too much. I think it's that we be having different type of expectations. We be having too high expectations for people, not realizing that they people, and they got flaws too. You know what I'm saying? So when it's not what we thought it was gonna be, we ready to move on to the next. And a lot of times, that makeup and them lips and them eyelashes and that wig and all that, them chains and all that fake, all type of stuff, too much going on. A lot of times,
that's a whole nother topic right there. Oh my God. I want to know what some of these women look like.
When we see all that, it's like, damn, baby, I can't really walk nowhere in public with you like that unless you got a whole face full of makeup on. Like, you go in with Rihanna and you come back out with, you know what I'm saying, a pit bull. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, dog. Like, damn, I must have been drunk. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Real talk.
Oh, my
Boosie,
God.
appreciate the super chat. He said, supporting the movement, most definitely, most definitely. Shout out my boy AZ King. You already know that's my dog. He said, I guess he said shout out to SNTV, Kera D, SNTV gang, and Boosie Badass Collins. You knew I was gonna laugh with that one, man. You a fool for that one. Real talk. Appreciate that, gang.
Oh yeah, just for the people who join, if you want to follow my YouTube channel, it's Kera Dangerous Talk. That's Kera. It's Kera, Era with a K, Kera Dangerous Talk. If you don't know how to spell dangerous, you better look it up because that's ridiculous. Since we're talking about simps, and I'm not saying he's a simp, but a lot of people are very disrespectful when it comes to Russell Wilson. So we're gonna segue on in to Sierra and Russell Wilson. They did an interview. They were in GQ magazine. Okay, I'm pulling this up. And Wilson asked his wife about his biggest fear. She responded and said not being prepared. Okay. But then he said, I probably have one fear bigger than that. And then Sierra said, what? Is it losing? And he said, yes, losing you. Now, to me, that was sweet, but the internet exploded and basically went on a rant. You know, people always call him Russell lame and, you know, whack, and they always compare him to Future, you know, and then people get mad at Russell for taking in Sierra's child and being a step parent, which I don't understand. But what are your thoughts about that? Is it wrong for a man to say that his biggest fear is losing his wife?
You know, I was born in the late 80s, so I guess you call me old school. It was a time when we still had some sort of respect and honor when it came to our women. You know what I'm saying? Well, whatever happened to the good old days? When a man loves a woman, where did that go?
Right.
But when it comes to your partner, you can stress how much love and I'll die for my niggas. So I could say that I'll die for my niggas, but I can't say that I'm afraid of losing my wife. You see how the agenda pushes it and we just eat it right on up. Like, come on now.
But Future cool because he want two sisters at a time. But Russell Wilson, see, I'm gonna preach on y'all. You want two sisters, but Russell Wilson just want his wife, and that's a problem.
And I'm not down in Future either though now.
I'm not either.
You want two couples of sisters to join in on the party now. That
was the old SNTV, not the new one.
Hey, you got to know me now.
Okay, look.
It's like I mean, I really don't get that. I really don't understand that, how he's a simp because saying that he's afraid of losing his wife. Since I've been with my wife, a lot of stuff, like it's certain stuff that I'm just not good at doing. Administrative work and all of that, you know what I'm saying? My wife has took whatever I have done and took it to the next level with adding, you know, what she could to it and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But
that's a blessing.
Yeah, it's like we looking at that like it's according to the Bible, and I talk about the Bible all the time, even though I'm not a Christian, because it's what most people in America believe in. You know? So the Bible teaches us that a wife is a man's helpmeet. You know what I'm saying? When a man finds a good wife, he finds a wife, he finds a good thing. You see what I'm saying? So
yes,
your wife's supposed to be right here. If you die or something happen to you, they're gonna be there talking to her before they talk to your mama, your sisters, or anybody, your children, or anybody. So it's like, you know, your wife that's supposed to be your best friend. That's supposed to be somebody that you really scared of losing. I'm scared of losing my wife. What would I do to right man? I would tell my wife, don't you do that. I'm going first. You know what I'm saying? Because like these kids I don't know what I do, you know, without, you know what I'm saying? Especially with these kids, you know, Cause it's
but have you always felt that way? Because is that growth?
Oh no, I didn't always feel like that. No.
Okay, see,
First 4 years, I was trying to get out the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to cheat, to get caught and do little stuff, say little stuff, and be as mean as I could to make her just be like, you know what, forget it. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, and I ain't, you know, I'm putting y'all in my business a little bit, but it's all good. Cause she know what we went through and she don't be tripping. You know, we never have like went through no divorce shit, but you know, it was a lot of threats made. There was a lot of stuff said. You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot. And eventually I got to the point where I was like, damn, I got the game fucked up. It's like, I'm not sleeping with the enemy. I'm making that. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing that, you know what I'm saying, about, because I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You know, I was giving credit where credit really wasn't due, and I wasn't giving her, you know what I'm saying, credit, and I wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, it was really a one-way relationship, and then after I really matured as a man, and you know what I'm saying, then it became like a beautiful thing. You see what I'm saying? So at first I was resisting it, and then it got to the point where I realized what was really going on. Shout out to Black Beauty. She said, showing some love, SNTV. Salute, Kera D. Y'all be blessed, most definitely. Appreciate you too, baby girl.
You talking about me? You slaughtering my name.
What I say wrong?
You say Kera, which a lot of people do call me that, but it's Kera.
Kera.
Yeah, Era with a K.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you know what? I've come across that name a lot, and it's usually pronounced as Kera. It's pronounced as Kera a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry about that. Kera.
Whatever.
I was trying to make sure I remember that.
You one of those people that's gonna be like, your name should have been spelled with an I then if you want people to call you Kara, but whatever. I appreciate it. Yeah. Look, so I'm gonna take you somewhere that a topic you probably wouldn't normally talk about. So I want to talk about Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears. We're gonna start with Justin Timberlake, okay?
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake from NSYNC, baby, bye.
I know who you talking about, but I'm like, now I'm thinking like, damn, they into a relationship now. But go ahead. I ain't even let you get the question out. Go ahead.
No, it's all good. No, well, you know, he apologized. It was a minute ago. Let's see how long this was. He apologized a while ago, but we all remember in 2004 when he performed with Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl. He was supposed to pull her bra. Well, she had like a little zipper on her bra. He was supposed to reveal a little, what do you call it, a see-through thing underneath, but you know, of course, her nipples came out of the outfit or out of the bra. And everyone jumped on Janet Jackson. She was banned from even coming back to the Super Bowl. She was, I think, she was banned from doing shows at other places. It was really bad, especially that, you know, being a Janet Jackson is a legend, but Justin Timberlake was able to continue working, you know, and he never said anything about the incident. I mean, comedians made jokes about it. You know, we all was talking about when is Justin gonna stand up. And what was that like? How long ago was that? That was a long ass time ago. 2004 was a long time ago. And obviously
almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, almost 20 years ago. And, you know, Britney Spears also has a new documentary that I believe her assistant put out. It's called Framing Britney Spears. So it basically highlights all the people who treated the singer badly and her whole mental breakdown and all that stuff. And I was a big Britney Spears fan growing up. I haven't seen the documentary, but I want to. But it's just, I don't know if you remember the big mega hit Cry Me a River Justin Timberlake had, but in the video he had a Britney Spears lookalike. And of course he blamed Britney trying to say she cheated, but some new rumors have surfaced saying that he actually had cheated on her. But you know, they just let that story go on. So, you know, people, you know, because her fans are up in a roar right now, also about her being on a conservatorship. Hope I'm saying it right, that word right, like her father, conservatorship. her father was over her estate, and now she was trying to stop that from happening. You know, her fans have started a movement called Free Britney. But back to the Justin Timberlake thing, people just feel like he should have apologized a long time ago. So he actually went to Instagram days ago and said this. He said, "I seen the messages, the tags, the comments, and concerns, and I want to respond. I am deeply sorry for the times in my life where my actions contributed to the problem, where I spoke out of turn or did not speak up for what was right. I understand that I fell short in these moments and in many others, and benefited from a system that condones misogyny and racism. I specifically want to apologize to Britney Spears and Janet Jackson, both individually, because I care for and respect these women, and I know I have failed. I also feel compelled to respond in part because everyone involved deserves better, and most importantly, because there's a larger conversation that I wholeheartedly want to be part of and grow from." So the question is an apology ever too late?
Yeah. Back then,
Okay.
Justin Timberlake, you was clouded up. 16, 20 years ago, almost 20 years ago, you was clouded up, bro. Why you didn't do it then? You see, now, Justin Timberlake a bad boy, don't get me wrong, but he look like he clout chasing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Why you gonna come up and put that in your pocket? Don't nobody care about a titty that got showed 30, 20 years ago. We don't care about that. And we damn sure don't care about what you had going on with Britney Spears. We don't care about that. Niggas forgot about it. You know what I'm saying? And partially because when he ripped the little thing off, that was one of them little circle things on her areola. We all know that. Think about it. You don't walk around with one of them on under your clothes. So that titty was
Not normally, no, I don't.
Right, that titty was supposed to come out. Lil' Kim had did it too. That's where they got it from. Lil' Kim was the first one I seen go out in public with one of those, and people were saying, well, that's acceptable because she's not showing her areola. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that was all planned out. That whole little thing was planned out. Janet Jackson, last I heard from her, she was married to a billionaire or something like that. So it didn't affect her. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody care about that. Justin Timberlake just chasing it right now. He old. He can't do it like he used to no more. You know what I'm saying? You know, when he dance now, it look like he got gum stuck on the bottom of his shoe. His ass can't move like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Not dissing Justin Timberlake, but your clout chaser, dog. Put that in your pocket and just run with that. Because don't nobody care about that.
Well, my comment, my opinion differs a little bit from you. I feel like because white privilege has been a conversation, especially as of late, that people are talking about more and more. I think he felt some heat, especially from Britney Spears fans, because they've been out there picketing because of this documentary. And, her mental health was a big topic back then when she was shaving her head bald and, having all these run-ins with the paparazzis. And, and now that they have new information saying that he didn't treat her that well as well, they kind of looking at him as an enemy, and they saying that he's been able to benefit like many other white people from she's white too, obviously, but they're trying to say as a white male, his career still climbed while Britney was still declining mentally. And I think that's the problem. And even though Janet Jackson did marry a billionaire, which she's not married to anymore, at the time, it did affect her career. And think about it. She's part of the Jackson family, and the way that it affected her career, it was crazy. That Justin Timberlake, I don't know, it was crazy. It was crazy. They really had did her dirty at the time. So,
I can say, as far as Hollywood, I guess they kind of blackballed her, but you can't blackball Penny from Good Time. That was Penny from Good Time. You can't blackball her with black folks. She here forever. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And who really can feel sorry for, it's like, and so well, you've been rich all your life. Boo hoo hoo, cry me a river. Blackball some problem. Let's talk about somebody. Let's blackball somebody who ain't really got. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. I can see if it was just now. if it really made or broke her career, but she been running skits too. Like they said, that billionaire that she married, after 5 years, she could leave and get half of his money. 5 years was up, guess what she did? The day the 5 years was up, she got on out of there. So what was that? But we supposed to feel sorry for her? No. But they couldn't blackball her forever. Like that's Janet Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Let's push the brakes because me and you talked about this off camera. Mm-hmm. A lot of times people want to say women are gold diggers, but really being a gold digger is natural. And I want you guys to hear me out. Don't jump on me because I ain't got no man with a lot of money. So, if I did, hey, me and Street News TV we'll be on one of these networks somewhere. But because women are supposed to, naturally find a man who can take care of them. If we go back to how it was in the beginning, and women are supposed to comfort the men and take care of home. So if you look at it like that, is a gold digger really something bad? It's just that now you know how to really do it. If women really are at the top of their game.
Yeah, to me, there's a difference between a gold digger and a woman that, really with a man because she she want to be with that man. Now, I understand that a woman is supposed to choose, the best she could. A guy she's supposed to want an alpha male. She's supposed to want a guy that's going to, accept and take care of his responsibilities. She's supposed to want a guy that, that's well off. Yeah, she's supposed to want that. But that's the only reason why you in the car. And it messes up the game because after I get rich, and I don't understand a lot of these dudes because they fall right into it. Why do they go and get all these Instagram models and women that they go, like, they don't love you, bro. They're not.
Was it Jay-Z or what rapper said? No, maybe it was Puff Daddy. Who was it? They said that we want to get rich and they want to get the man who's rich. So that's why it works. Our goal is to be the man with money, and their goal is to be with the man with money. And they know that. Each party knows that going in.
But see, what if you're dealing with a woman who got just as much as you got or more than you got? You know that this is not really beneficial to her. If it's not really beneficial for her to be with you like that, maybe it's something about that about you that she likes. Beyonce didn't have to be with Jay-Z. She didn't. So it was something deeper than just his money. She didn't need his money. She got her own. So it was something deeper, or smarter. Whether they got together and said, you know what, like they used to do back in the day, how the rich folks really do now. I'm going to get with somebody who got just as much clout as I got, money as I got, and we're going to put together a real dynasty. And our kids are going to be great, just like we, you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes people marriages are a business deal. I heard that in the industry.
Right. So it depends on the mindset of the person and, what they come into the relationship for. Like, if you come into the relationship, you broke. Now, this is my thing. Tiger Woods' wife. He got her out the damn Waffle House. Why should she have a say-so with it? I'm just being honest. Yeah, that was your wife and all of that. I don't feel like people like that really got no say-so because you did nothing to help that man get what he got. He was already rich when he met you. You see what I'm saying? Okay. He was already the hottest golf player in the world. He went and got a bitch out the Huddle House somewhere. Damn steak and egg, one of them. He went and got this woman out the restaurant. She was a server or something like that. You know what I'm saying? She should have when it comes to you don't have no influence in his, like, he didn't need you. You see what I'm saying? You talking
about the blonde chick that tried to hit him with his golf club? I mean, who did hit him, his ex-wife?
The one he was married to, you know what I'm saying? The one he had, he had problems with her back a couple years ago, and they got him. He cheated. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I think one of his golfing friends hooked them up together and introduced her because when he cheated, I think they stopped talking to him. At least that's what I heard.
Yeah, that was probably a skit from the get-go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we got to understand, like, we could help out so many people in so many different ways. To me, this is just the way I think. I like to be real about stuff. If I'm going to help someone out, making them, changing their life from, okay, today, bitch ain't got 2 nickels to rub together. Tomorrow, you a millionaire. If I'm going to put somebody in that position, knowing that the only reason, or one of the main reason why you're with me is because I'm clouded up and I got all this money, I'm gonna put somebody in that position who really need it. You see what I'm saying? And it's gonna be one of my people. I'm not gonna go over there and grab Lily. I always say that I ain't racist by far, but there's too many black women out here struggling and going through stuff for you to get rich and go grab Samantha. I'm just saying, like, come on. I'm the type of person, if I know that's what it is, I might as well go get a Lori Harvey, might as well, whoever, you know what I'm saying? A sister, I might as well go, or I ain't gonna say Lori Harvey, that's a bad example because she was born rich. I might as well go get a sister that I may feel like, you know what I'm saying, you know, she might be down or she might have had some hard times, but she's still a good person. You know what I'm saying? I would rather go get somebody like that if I'm playing it like that. If I'm saying, well, you know, hey, this is what it is. I'm trying basically helping somebody out. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm playing it the other way, trying to build an empire, then, you know, I know what I go get. So it's all our choice. I just feel like a lot of times they let the wrong people get in the door. And then now you let these people get in the door and it's like, damn, what is this bitch even famous for? You mean to tell me she famous for being with him, or she's famous for being on some show or something? She bitch has no claim to fame. All of her success comes from one person. You worried about him cheating, maybe? I'm not saying, you know, but I'm just being honest. Come on, baby. He's earned that right. Y'all got to be realistic. A man gonna 9 times out of 10 cheat at some point anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, you saying if a dude has money, he's earned the right to cheat?
No, not necessarily saying that. I'm saying if a dude picked you up out the trash, yes, he's earned the right to cheat. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I picked you up out the trash, baby. I changed your life. Now you live in luxury. Here you is with your damn feet up after being a waiter at Denny's. You working at Denny's somewhere. Now how to change your life? I guarantee you, before we got married and when I first got with you, I guarantee you wouldn't have said a damn thing then. And I was probably cheating in. You know what I'm saying? Before he put that ring on her, she wouldn't have said nothing then. It'd have been cool. It'd have been cool.
Okay, but there are prenups, and then there's also, I mean, men got to get smarter then, because some women are taught, and it's normally another race of women. I mean, you seen the movie Get Out. They're taught when they're little how to get a man, how to keep a man, how to get a rich man. Some women are just, that's inbred in them.
Yeah, but that still come back to the man.
That's what I said.
Yeah, sweet Vic. You got sweet Vics out there. That's what Boosie was saying. Like, you basically like you're a sweet victim, man. You somebody that's you gonna let somebody really capitalize off all of your hard work. They wake up, you done worked out here for years, you done did this and did that, you a champion, you done been out here crying and getting death threats and all of this stuff for years. Lily wake up tomorrow and she reap all the benefits off of what you did. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm glad that I got married when I didn't have nothing. Do you know why?
Why?
Because not only has my wife helped me get to the point that I'm at now, you see what I'm saying? I won't feel bad if we ever leave and she take that, if she ever leave and she take that, because you've helped get, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all did teamwork.
Yeah. So, you know, I ain't nothing wrong with that. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? You helped build it. You helped build this shit. If it weren't for you, it probably would have never got as far as it got. But, you know, when it comes to those women like that, like I said, you know, you was barely, you know, not to down nobody that work at restaurants or nothing like that, but just being real, y'all, come on now. Most people that's rich,
mm-hmm.
or that's famous will not give those people a time of day. They won't even go eat at restaurants like that, let alone bring somebody home from out of one of those restaurants. They won't text you back and do all. Those people don't even operate like that. So for him to save your life like that, because that's what the hell he did. He made your life a whole lot better, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Money ain't everything, no, but obviously love ain't either. Because any guy that you know about that's successful, right or wrong, any guy that you know about that's successful can go and get any female he wants. Just about. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you just said something, SNTV. You said love, but some of these people were just in lust. But if a rich man come to somebody and a woman just in lust, she gonna take the deal because she gonna get married. She gonna have a couple of kids. That's money right there. Every kid that pop out, she like that's a couple of $100,000 right there. Or depending on who the man is, that's a couple million right there ahead.
Yeah, and I definitely agree with that, but I don't think, like, Leroy got 55 teeth in his mouth. He overweight. He stank a little bit. You know what I'm saying? His feet probably stank. But he a millionaire. Baby girl, you ain't looked at that. You ain't looked at this person and thought he was no more attractive than the next person did. Come on now. But since he got money, all that don't matter. Now, that nigga look, that female, that's not lust to me. That's, he got money and it's an understanding. You know, he got money, so a lot of people that get a lot of people off. You see what I'm saying? They get a lot of people off, men and women. You know, and make their little spot wet down, make them, you know, arouse them down.
Money can make the ugliest person look better though.
Exactly,
I mean,
but
you got money, you just really ugly. Cause money can make like me and you, we cute, but if we were paid, we gonna look 10 times better. Or we ain't spending our money right.
That's true, but you got a lot of people who don't care about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shop ASOS Face and Body with express shipping on your favorite brands. Think MAC, Too Faced, Revolution, Olaplex, and more. Shop ASOS Face and Body now.
it's a lot of people out there that got money that, and I know people in the street that got money that don't even dress up. They don't care about their hygiene or their looks or none of that. You know what I'm saying? All they care about is the money. So like I said, you know, a lot of times it'd be like, for me, it'd be like, no, you know, money, we understand that if you got money, you can basically get anything you want. And I mean, it go both ways too, because same way with a woman with money. You know, a man ain't finna turn down who she can get. A woman can get anybody she want anyway. I say that all the time. Women, damn near no matter how she look, can get, you know what I'm saying, get any man she want. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have that power. Men we don't really have that power like that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta work for it. We really want a female, we gotta work. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I want to say, oh, my bad, bro.
Oh, you good.
Sorry if I'm smacking in y'all ear, but I'm eating a lemon pepper wing. So shout out to my family for sliding some wings. But if y'all watching, save me some wings. Don't forget that I need some more flats. Don't, because I see some of them here in the chat. I just want to read a couple of these comments. Supreme said women are supposed to help men meet their goals, not juice his pockets. Well, okay. Yeah, each party got their own goal. Each party got their own job to do. It's like, are they gonna do it though?
Yeah.
And then let's see. And Little FaceTime said, and women need to stop wanting a man to do for her what she can't even do for herself. Can't even do half. But we were talking about
I wish I could find that comment. I would. What time was that comment? I'm finna put that comment on the screen.
I don't even see a time on here.
I get so tired of seeing women on TV, in the neighborhood, on Facebook. I want this type of man. I want that type of man. He gotta have he gotta wear a size 12 in shoe. He gotta be at least this tall.
Mm-hmm.
His hair gotta be this color. His eyes gotta be this color. His beard can't be too long. He gotta have no less than, you know what I'm saying? I mean, no more than one baby mom. It's like, oh my God, why do you meet any of these requirements? You meet none of your own requirements. How is this? Here, Tisha is over there. She got 17 kids, no baby daddy, staying in the hood, working at McDonald's. Ain't got a car. She taking the bus to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm not down in Tisha who over there doing what she got to do for her kids. I love you too, Tisha, but don't get your ass on here not giving me a chance because I work just like, you know what I'm saying? I come from the same place you come from, or
right.
Or I'm messed up too. You know what I'm saying? Like that just is what it is. And you know, they saying right now, it's a lot of women specifically in Atlanta that own businesses and all of that, but they can't find no man. You know why y'all can't find no man?
Why?
Them women that be having their money, guess what?
What?
You get with them. A lot of dudes, I ain't gonna say you, well, man get with them. A lot of dudes have a complex when it comes to their woman making more than them. I'm not that type of guy. You know what I'm saying? But what I do notice is y'all complain. Y'all do not really be noticing how y'all treat a nigga once we get in all situations. Damn, now I'm the female, basically. You talk to me any kind of way because you got it. You know, damn, let me be. You take, what am I with all the money in the world when you got my nuts in your purse?
Now, I do agree with that. It's certain ways you got to talk to a man. It's certain ways you got to talk to a female. You know, you shouldn't talk to a man a certain way. You got to hold him up. You know, each role got that job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, when you got with me, you know I wasn't shit. You know I wasn't shit. You picked me up off the damn sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Now you want to give me you didn't want no man, you wanted a damn pet.
Some women also pick men for potential and not actually what they are at the time. And that gets some people in trouble. And then 5 years down the line, that person didn't do with their potential, what they thought, and now they want out. So that's a thing too. I don't know. You heard of Kevin Samuels, who does this talk with women all the time? I mean, he's really big right now.
Kevin Samuels.
Like women will call in and he'll judge their looks and he'll rate them from 1 to 10. And he'll tell a woman like you're average and what you want is out of your reach. Like you want a man with this and that, but their looks and stuff won't get you there.
You put me on to that dude.
Okay.
Was that the dude that you sent me on a little video clip of someone? He was basically he got a podcast and he had women calling in.
Yeah.
Basically saying, you know, I want this and I want that and I want that. And then he asked them like, do you qualify? Do you have a degree or, you know,
right.
Are you a millionaire? You know, is that your real hair or is that a wig? Or, you know, how are we rocking? And that he right. He 110% right. And I said something earlier too, and I'm not contradicting myself, y'all. I feel like this when it comes to women too. If a woman who's been doing all she had to do, you know what I'm saying, to put herself in position, you know, and end up becoming rich, famous, or successful, or whatever the case may be, and she pick a nigga up off the sidewalk, look, homie, let that woman go get popped there now and then. I would take her over there. Come on, baby. Come on. You gonna be late for the day, baby. You know the nigga, come on now. I'll take you over there. I swear to God, I would. So, I don't play those sides. It is what it is. What's right is what's right. That's just how I feel. Thank you for putting me in a better position with my life where I can be comfortable. Now I can make my own bank account, take your money and put that money over there in my bank account. Guess what? And I can still go do whatever I want to do. I don't love you no less. Thank you for taking me out the hood.
So you could be mature enough to be with I don't know if mature is the right word, but you could handle like if your wife was a millionaire and you weren't making that much, you could deal with that.
Well, yeah, I can deal with that, but I'm not the type of person to I look at it like this. If my wife was a millionaire and when I met her, she was a millionaire, I understand that she's been doing stuff and stuff that she was involved in before we got together. You know what I'm saying? It might be stuff that she want to do and all of that. I agree with that. And 9 times out of 10, if I got with her and I just married her like that, it wasn't for love anyway. So now I'm gonna get with you and act like I'm just so goody good? No, do your thing, do what you got to do. But see, me and my wife is two totally different stories because it ain't like we had, you know what I'm saying? When we got together, it's like shit, we both was kind of like starting from the, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning. So, she had a lot more than I had, but.
I just want to say I feel disrespected because my family put in the chat that they ate all the wings, and I know that better not be true. And is it impolite for me to lick my fingers because I got lemon pepper on them, and I just.
Oh no! Now you might got a lot of people in the chat who want to see that.
Okay, let me.
You got them white teeth too. Your teeth white too. You're gonna have some fans when we get off here now. I hope you're ready for it. Yeah, real talk. And
that's love, because a lot of people who got as many followers as you, subscribers, they don't be trying to do anything with you. They be like, you gonna have to work for your subscribers. So I appreciate the love. You could have been like, nah, you ain't coming on here with me.
Oh man, them people right there be haters. Damn, we've been on here for 1 hour and 30. I liked this show though. It's a real good show. You know what I'm saying? It actually went a lot, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say a lot better, but it's just, you brought your own flavor, you brought the country girl flavor, but we really had some good topics tonight, most definitely.
Oh yeah, I think we covered everything too, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Something else I wanted to say.
Wingstop? Oh, snap. And can it sell all flats with ranch? Because I'd be down for that. I would be down for that. Y'all make sure you follow me on Kera Dangerous Talk on YouTube, and on Instagram, I'm at Kera Dangerous, Kera Dangerous, Dangerous. Again, Kera Dangerous on Instagram, Kera Dangerous Talk on.
Y'all make sure y'all go follow her and drop that.
SNTV, but y'all gonna do that anyway. So.
Did you drop that link in the chat?
Yeah, I did.
Black Beauty, I appreciate that too, baby girl.
I'll do it again though.
You're always in tune. Yeah. Drop that. Make sure you drop that link in the chat. I was gonna say something too. Oh, I'm finna be doing this a lot. How you know what I'm saying? How Kera is co-hosting right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be doing this a lot. So it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna get opportunities to just be up here. You know what I'm saying? So I want everybody to know that after you be on my platform, you're going to get people that's going to DM you. You're going to get people that's going to inbox you probably crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, it just is what it is. I don't know why people like that. Like, people just, I don't know. But just know it's out of love. They doing it because they love you.
It's all good, bro. I get the crazy sometime anyway, but it's all good. And I reply back sometimes. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I do. So it's all good.
Yeah.
Are we leaving? You got something else you want to talk about or? Yeah.
We finna go and wrap it up. I appreciate everybody, you know what I'm saying, coming to the show. Kera, most definitely, or Kera, I'm sorry. I'm most definitely, thank you for coming to the platform. You know what I'm saying? Sharing your light. We definitely gonna do this again. Y'all make sure y'all go follow the sister. Real good sister. Real great content. She ain't dumb. She know what she talking about. She do her research and all of that, man. You know. And are you single?
Yeah.
But I don't think she dated over the internet, so y'all did. No, I'm just saying.
But you know what I got? But you know what? Hey, we'll see what happens. I got a special announcement coming soon, which I may give on their show at some point. How about that?
Oh, hey, fine by me, fine by me. Yeah, so for all the people, what it is, well, 10 is 9. It's 9, it's, for my time zones, it's 10 and 9. So if you in Chicago or the Midwest areas, it's probably like 9. If you around like the Georgia areas, it's 10. So I know a lot of y'all is just now around the time where y'all, you know, start getting up and getting dressed to go take care of y'all business, you know what I'm saying, for the night or whatever. So y'all do that. Y'all already know what it is with me. I love y'all. Hey, it is what it is. We out.